everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and this is Homeschool Mama Budget. Today I am a little behind. It is Thursday for me. I didn't get a chance to upload my Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday video, and I didn't even get to film my Wednesday video. This week has been so crazy for me, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it, and I'm gonna put out 2 videos today. So first I am going to do my emergency fund, and yeah, it's just been, and I put 35 in here every week. So I wanted to make sure to get this one done because I didn't want to miss a week on this. So I put 35. So I'm going to go ahead and color that in. Okay. So then I will go ahead and add that to here. So 20, 30, and 5. So then in total for October so far, and this is by Good Workmates, I think I have it listed down below. It has 20, 40, 50, 65, 70 in it now. So this one's almost done. And then I maybe will be able to finish May before we get into November. But yeah, how has everybody's week been? I am so sorry I have not been able to post anything. I did get Monday and Tuesday filmed. I will try to get those up, but I might just do that at the same time next week on Monday, Tuesday. Just put 2 videos of Mini Mondays up and 2 videos of my games up, so that way I'm not having a million this week, but it's just been so nuts. I mean, Monday we had a game. Tuesday, I don't remember what we had going on Tuesday. Yesterday there was a reptile show. Today is like my only day that I really have nothing going on. Tomorrow I have a co-op thing that I have to go to, so I won't have time. So I'm going to try and batch film today, tomorrow, and possibly Saturday, because I think Friday there's also more tournament games that are my son's friends, so he wants to go. So I'm like, okay, so we got to get this done. And I just realized that I did not have my dice tray. I need a drink of coffee. But yeah, my son's team, they did lose on Monday, and I was never so happy to see him lose, because I mean, it's not that I didn't want to watch him play anymore, but this coach, oh man. When I say horrendous, I mean horrendous. He was, he is not, I was told, because at our game on Monday, there was one of the other coaches there, and he witnessed this and instantly messaged the board and told us, don't worry, he will not be allowed to coach next year. He will no longer be allowed to coach for the town that we live in. I mean, he was horrible. It was so uncalled for. The first inning, and it was just a dumpster dive. I mean, the kids they didn't really know where to put the ball because he has not showed them anything. He has not explained anything, where the ball goes, when it goes here, where it goes here. You know, nothing. He does not explain anything to these kids. So they were out there. They had no idea what they were doing. And at the end, I mean, he screamed at them. And when I say screamed, I mean screamed. He got on the line of the field and he screamed at them, "Get over here now. Get your butts on this line." He didn't say butts. He said a different word. And then he took the bat that was at home plate and chucked it to the other dugout. And just, the kids were in that line and they looked terrified. And they were screamed at for a good 5 minutes. And my dad, who is normally a really mellow guy, he's heard me complain about this guy, and he's like, well, he's a, Maybe he's just a little rougher of a coach. I mean, it doesn't mean he's a bad coach, but he never saw it firsthand. Because the most of the games that we've had, my dad and my mom were on vacation, so he didn't get to see them. And my dad witnessed this, and my dad was fuming. And my dad has always been known as Mellow Mike. Like, he is usually a really chill guy. But this drew the line, and my dad lost it. And the wife was there, and she's like, he's frustrated. He's worked with these kids so much, and he's like, and my dad went off. He has no right to throw a bat. He has no right to yell at these kids this way. And she's like, well, you could volunteer your time. And he's like, I would. He's like, but he hasn't done anything. And she said that he'd been working with them. And then he was like, no, my daughter and son-in-law set up practices. Your son did nothing. And it was just like a whole thing. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, I was so glad it was the last game. She ended up fuming and leaving. And I was like, oh, goodness. And I was like, I'm sorry. And all the other parents were like, no, don't be sorry. Because I was trying to apologize to my dad for losing it. And they're like, no, it needed to be said. That was uncalled for. And I was like, okay. It calmed me down, because I don't like confrontation. But I have been stressed out, and my anxiety spiked with this entire season because of how these kids were being treated, and it wasn't fair. I was tempted to pull him out. The only reason I didn't is because he's like, Mom, I don't ever want to quit. I love this game. And he didn't want to not join the game. And I'm just like, oh, God, why do... So I let him play, but I'm like, you will never go through this again. I said, I am emailing the president of the baseball league. Because the other coach gave me his address. He's like, it's okay. I'm like, but my dad, and he's like, your dad had the right to do that. That was what he did, was something that none of the parents wanted to do. And I'm like, okay, so we are going to be emailing the board. I'm going to be working on that today, getting a letter out, because my son then pitched, let me just go ahead and get my stuff out though. My son then pitched, and he did awesome in pitching. But the coach's son, of course, he put him in first and gave up 5 runs. And then that's when all the kids got screamed at. Then my son pitched 2 perfect innings. He struck everybody out for 2 innings. The only runs that we had on us were from our original pitcher. And my son was so proud of himself. And then the coach was, after my son's second inning, because he pitched so well, the coach hugged him, lifted him and spun him, and told him, he's like, I'm going to have you in the spring. I want you in the spring. I am recruiting you. And I was like, oh, heck, no, you're not. Like, you will never get my son again. You're not going to sit here and try and take credit for his pitching when you did nothing, and you were nothing at all with that. That had everything to do with me, his uncle, my dad. You know, his dad, his uncle, my dad, me, his instructor. That had nothing to do with him. And if he thinks he's going to try and take credit for the way that he was pitching, no. Because every time that my son would be up to pitch, and I kind of lost at this game because I'm like, it's the last game. I don't even care. After my dad went off, and we were sitting in the bleachers, and the coach was saying something on the sidelines. Because my son threw 2 strikes, and then the coach would say something, and then like, we just need 1 more, because when my son's up there, he doesn't think about how many he's getting, right? He's just like, just throwing. He's just doing his thing and having fun, and that's all he's thinking about. He's not thinking about how many strikes he has, how many balls he has, but he only had 2 strikes and no balls. But as soon as the coach said something, He looked at the dugout, looked scared, and threw a ball. And I was like, would you just keep your mouth shut? I'm like, and I said it out loud, and I'm like, because it screws him up every time you say something. Scott didn't hear me, which is the coach's name. I was trying not to reveal the name, but one of the other assistant coaches, he did hear me, and he was behind home plate, and he told my son, which calmed him down. He said, it's just you out there, Wyatt. He said, zone everybody out. He's like, you're doing perfect. Just keep throwing the way you're throwing. And then he started throwing right down the middle. But it's like, as soon as the coach would say something, he looked scared. Like if he threw a ball, he was going to get yelled at. If he'd messed up with pitching, he was going to get yelled at. And I don't want that for my son. I do not. But anyway, I think we need to get into this so that I can calm down and not think about it, because that part is over. Hallelujah. And I need to count my money. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So I have $40 to play. And I am going to go ahead and finish September on this side. This is Norellis Budgets. It's her cute Hello Fall. Or maybe I should do one on this side. Let's see what it is first. So $6. I know it's October, but I kind of want to be able to get October done when October is done. So maybe I will just do, I might need to change the battery in this soon. I'm going to do 6 on this side. And then maybe I will go ahead and do one roll on the other side. Because what is the other side is a roll and save. But on this side, which I need to cash condense this. But on the front, so far, I have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I have 35 on this side. And then on the back side, because I'm trying to keep each side separate so that way when I complete it, it will be able to go in my ding 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 without having to try and figure out what was on each side. So I figured I'd clip them. And now we are going to go ahead and roll for the October side. It's her cute little pumpkins and ghosts. And 3. So here's my purple that I think I was using. I think I was using this purple. So $3 here. 1, 2, 3. And then maybe I will go ahead and roll one more. And of course, now I get 6. Right? So 6. So 5 and 6. And then on this side, I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 for the back side. But I am going to go ahead and clip this because I still have one more on the front to do. Okay. And then next up is Ellie on Earth, and I'm going to go ahead and, well, I don't remember where I left off. So, I'm just going to go ahead and scratch right here, and it's an 8. I might need to get just a little more money because I don't know how much I have to be able to finish this. So I have 8, so 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I've got 2 more left to scratch. This cute little pumpkin one. So far in here, I have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 35 in here. I'm sorry if I'm going kind of fast. I know I was rambling a lot and I was just venting, and I it has been a rough season. So next up is Elaine Realized, and I am working on this side. I'm going to do one here and one on the back for October, and I got 4. I don't remember where I left off, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Get this one done. Oh, and this one was nice. It was 1, and I'm going to stick with the 1 because I rolled that, or I got that 8 and a 6. I mean, I want to be able to get 1 on the other side. So this is my front side. And here's my dollar. So on the front, I have 20, 35, 36 so far on this side. And then on the back, I'm going to go ahead and roll at least 1. And I got 3. And I am not going to roll again, I don't think. So 3 here. So 1, 2, and 3. Let me see. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8. I will go ahead and roll 1 more for this side. Watch it be, oh, it's a 3. Okay, I can do 3. I'm like, that would be my luck, right? That would be my luck. So 1, whoop. Oh, there's my 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will take a 5. And then in here we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and $20 on the back so far. So that's nice. And then maybe I'll scratch more on this side because Norella's budgets will be done for the one side next week, so we'll see. And then next up is Road to 1K collab, which these were staying in. This is the money for this. Okay. So this is that 70s, this or that. And it is, which one do I prefer? Do I prefer bell bottoms or ponchos? And I'm going to say bell bottoms because I used to even wear bell bottoms when I was younger. So I'm going to go ahead and put $1. And then I'm going to do one more on here. And it says Star Wars or Grease. And I was definitely a Star Wars geek, I guess you could say. Like, I love Star Wars. I like the old Star Wars, though. Not so much the new Star Wars. There's a difference in the Star Wars, for sure. And then next week, I will finish this one. So this one has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that one is complete. And I'm sorry if you hear my cat. Hold, please. She is on the porch and can't open the door. Okay, and then I have, oh, this is a collab. I didn't even say who the collab was with. I am so sorry. But this collab is with Elaine Realized, Becca Budgets 777, Budget with Tiffany 26, and Bookish Mama Budgets. So they are trying to all get to 1,000. I have to look and see if any of them have made it since then. I don't remember. It's been so crazy for me that I have not had a chance to really like watch the videos. I mean, I've been putting them up on my computer because I just did not, with everything going on, it's been so crazy for me. But anyway, for this, I have the Road to 1K. This one, I want to say, is from Budget with Tiffany. Then this one from Bookish Mama Budgets. It's a cute little jukebox. And then I have Choose Happy. And this one was from Becca Budgets. And then this Flower Power was from Elaine Realized. And I have 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2, 4, 6, and then I can scratch, or I can do one more on there. So I'm gonna do, I have $8, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Because then these two are even. So $8 is going to go into this little bundle right here. And get this organized. And then for this part of it, it has 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32 between all of these. And I'm just going to keep these collabs together. Even if I hit the ding, 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 I'm not going to separate them. I'm just going to keep all the money together instead of trying to go through and figure out which is what. It's just, it'd be so much easier. Okay. But that will complete this video for today. And yeah, next video that I'm going to do, I'm going to put the reptile show, some of the pictures that I took on there. It was really cool. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. I am sorry that I did not get to put any videos up really yet this week. It's just been so hectic for me, and I needed to take a step back from this for a few days, just with everything going on in my schedule, because I was starting to get overwhelmed and I just needed a couple of days to take a break. But I will be putting my other videos out today as well, and the next one I will have Friday and Saturday, I believe, done today as well. So, but until next time, thank you guys and happy saving. Bye.